Arthur Brooks, a distinguished social scientist and professor, delves into the intricacies of happiness in a podcast with Steven Bartlett. He presents happiness not merely as a fleeting emotion, but as a direction one can actively pursue. According to Brooks, happiness is a blend of enjoyment, satisfaction, and meaning, and it's something that can be transmitted from person to person, much like a mind virus. He notes that while obesity and divorce can spread contagiously, so can happiness. However, he observes a decline in happiness since the 1990s, attributing it to a societal obsession with instant gratification and the arrival fallacy, the mistaken belief that reaching a certain goal will bring lasting satisfaction. Brooks advocates for setting goals that transcend superficial desires for money, power, pleasure, and fame. Instead, he encourages focusing on faith, family, friendship, and work that serves others. These deeper, more meaningful goals are the ones that truly contribute to long-term happiness and fulfillment. He also emphasizes the importance of managing one's wants and desires and the significance of consistency in pursuing one's goals. Agency, or the belief in one's control over their life and future, is a crucial factor in achieving happiness, according to Brooks. He explains that a strong sense of agency can lead to greater happiness and even longevity. Hope also plays a vital role, impacting physiological processes and overall well-being. Brooks shares his personal journey, revealing that despite not being a naturally happy person, he has increased his happiness by 60% over the past 5 years through understanding and applying the science of happiness. Reflecting on his upbringing, Brooks acknowledges the influence of his childhood on his approach to happiness. He believes that his work on understanding happiness has significantly contributed to his increased sense of well-being. Brooks introduces the concept of enjoyment, satisfaction, and meaning as the three macronutrients of happiness. He distinguishes enjoyment from pleasure, explaining that adding people and memory to pleasurable experiences can elevate them to enjoyment. Satisfaction, he says, comes from the joy of struggle and progress, while meaning is derived from engaging in activities that resonate with one's values and purpose. Brooks warns against the arrival fallacy, advising that true satisfaction comes from wanting less and finding fulfillment in the journey rather than the destination. He uses dieting as an example to illustrate how the pursuit of arrival experiences can lead to frustration and disappointment. The paradox of striving and wanting less is discussed, with Brooks suggesting that finding satisfaction in the journey rather than the destination is key to experiencing higher levels of lasting satisfaction. He shares insights from his 11-year collaboration with the Dalai Lama, who advised that lasting satisfaction comes from wanting less and finding fulfillment in the journey. Brooks and Bartlett stress the importance of setting meaningful goals that lead to a happier and more fulfilling life. They caution against pursuing superficial goals and emphasize the need to focus on goals related to faith, family, friendship, and work that serves others. Consistency is highlighted as a critical component of achieving long-term success and happiness. Brooks shares his realization that making consistency the primary goal can create habits that lead to a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. The podcast encourages listeners to engage in introspection and contemplation to uncover their moral principles, non-negotiables, and values. Brooks and Bartlett discuss the need to focus on deeper questions such as why are you alive and what are you willing to die for, and the importance of reading and acquiring wisdom. Contemplative practices such as mindfulness meditation, prayer, and gratitude listing are recommended as means of experiencing transcendence and gaining a deeper understanding of oneself. Setting aside time for contemplation and reflection is emphasized as a way to connect with one's inner self and uncover sources of gratitude and meaning. Brooks shares his experience of collaborating with Oprah Winfrey on the book Build the Life You Want, which focuses on managing one's emotions and focusing on what truly matters in life. The book aims to help individuals develop the skills to manage their feelings and emotions effectively. Brooks explains the PANAS test, which measures positive and negative affect and identifies 4 personality types: mad scientists, cheerleaders, poets, and judges. Understanding these personality types is important in various contexts, such as relationships and leadership roles. The concept of emotional contagion is explored, with Brooks highlighting how emotions can spread among individuals, affecting their overall well-being. He emphasizes the importance of surrounding oneself with positive influences. The differences between introverts and extroverts are discussed, with Brooks noting that while extroverts may experience more short-term happiness, introverts often have deeper emotional connections and long-term relationships. Brooks talks about metacognition, or thinking about one's thinking, and how it can help individuals manage their emotions and address unfocused fears and anxieties. By practicing metacognitive techniques, individuals can gain a sense of agency and perspective. The distinction between empathy and compassion is made, with Brooks advocating for practicing compassion, which involves taking action to help others, rather than simply feeling their pain. The conversation concludes with reflections on the complexity of happiness and the importance of addressing the things that can't be controlled. Brooks emphasizes the value of focusing on the aspects of life that can be managed, promoting a sense of agency and peace. In summary, the podcast with Arthur Brooks and Steven Bartlett offers a comprehensive look at the science of happiness, the importance of setting meaningful goals, and the role of agency, consistency, and contemplation in building a fulfilling life. Brooks's insights and practical advice, combined with his collaboration with figures like the Dalai Lama and Oprah Winfrey, provide listeners with a roadmap to a happier, more purposeful existence.